Ah, guys. Yep, I died. So what I was just doing is I was just mining, and I found a weird opening in my mine. So I went into it, I found some water and I found some lava. And I was trying to block off the lava source and I fell straight into the lava. I wasn't quick enough, I didn't have a bucket of water or anything, so I just died. There goes all my stuff. I didn't have... The only thing that I really lost was my Fortune 3 pick. But I did lose a bunch of levels as well, so... Okay, so... I just respawned. Playing on the new snapshot too, guys. Week 14, 33A, I think it is. Yep. I cannot believe what just happened to me. So, yeah, with the new snapshot too, guys, a lot of the textures have gone super funny, which is weird. Today I'm going to be building a mob farm, guys, due to that occurrence. As you can see, I was just digging this hallway, getting my tunnels ready. I was leaving everything, left some diamonds, and it was just up here where I died. So yeah, there was a water source here that I blocked off, and I was trying to get up here to block off this lava source, and I just fell right into there. So today, now I've got myself stuck. I'll be back in a second, guys. So yeah, today, guys, instead of going to the nether, I'm going to be building a mob farm just for quick and easy levels. The reason why I'm doing that is because my enchanting luck has just been absolutely awful. I have not been getting anything I want. All my level 30 enchants, they've just been either unbreaking or they've just been single enchantments. I haven't really been getting anything good at all, which has been super... I really need to get into that chest. Which has been super frustrating. I really... on a peak I'd like Silk Touch and Efficiency, and... I've gotten so many Efficiency 4 picks, not even Unbreaking, and that's just driving me absolutely insane. Yeah, it hasn't been very nice to me lately, the enchanting system. So that is why I'm going to build a mob farm. I'm gonna get all the enchants I need, and then next episode, I will be going to the nether because I'll have good enchants by then. I can just sit there at the mob farm XP, go and try and get something that I want, and yeah. So this mob farm's going to be right in the middle of everything as well, because I'm just going to go sleep first. I'm trying to think of things exactly of what I need, but I'll be back in a second, guys. Okay, guys, so what I am going to recommend is... I'm going to recommend a bunch of blocks. This is way too many, but a bunch of blocks, a couple of stacks of whatever block you want to build with. I wanted to build mine with stone bricks and decorate it, make it look a little bit nice. But yeah, I don't have many stone bricks. I could probably build it out of andesite or something. But yeah, this is only going to be temporary. After this one's done and the series has gone on a little bit longer, I'm going to take it down, build another one, and yeah, keep going. take a stack of that with me just in case. Something I would advise taking, I will really recommend taking, I'm going to take all the obsidian. Make sure you bring obsidian with you and I'll show you why when we're up there. Okay, none of this is important just yet. Okay. So, mob farms in creative, it takes me about 10-15 minutes to create a mob farm. In survival, it's a whole other story. And that's purely due to the fact that so many things can go wrong when you're building a mob farm, and things that can go wrong, normally they will go wrong. So I'm just going to cook this food up so that I have something to eat, and then I'll be back in a second, guys. Okay guys, so I've got some food now. Another thing I'm going to recommend bringing is bring some spare wood with you. Bring some iron with you. I have an anvil already, which I'm going to bring, but that might be another reason why I want to bring an anvil. Bring some iron. So, mob farms are a bit of a pain to build. They do take a bit of time, especially in survival. A lot of things can really go wrong, especially if you don't build it right the first time. It's been a while since I've built one, so hopefully I can get it right the first time. But essentially what we want to do is we want to pull up till our Y is 200. So just like this, hold space, hold the right mouse button. Okay guys, so we've got to Y200. Now what you want to do is just build a little platform, just so that you got some breathing room. So it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, before we continue guys, just so you know, you will need 2 buckets of water. I'm going to have to head back down in a second and get some water. And the reason why I built this right next to the lake is so that if I fall or I don't feel like taking the slow way down, I can just jump straight into the water, which is probably the easiest way to get down from a mob farm. Okay, so we went 5 that way, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can make your platform whatever size you want guys, I'm just making mine this size. Okay, so let's just fill this in quickly. Make sure you're careful not to fall off the edge. Like I said, a lot of things can go wrong when you're building these, especially when you're in survival. Okay, so now what we would like to do is make a little pad. This is just your standard mob farm too, by the way guys. You probably see this design everywhere, but today I'll just be showing you how to make it. Okay, so what we want to do is, this is where our mobs are going to be landing, on this little pad here. So, I believe what we want to go up to now is, we want to go up to Y24, 224. Now if you're stuck up here, put some water down, and down we go. Should be able to get down safely. Make sure you don't wash yourself off like I almost just did. Okay, so we can clear these 2 blocks out. I didn't even have to put that one in, so now I feel a little bit stupid. So now we just want to keep putting 2 blocks in like this till we get to our 24. I really hope I brought enough blocks. Okay, so like so. I'm going to dig this down. so I didn't need to put that there. I didn't bring any torches with me, so make sure you bring torches with you guys when you build this. Mobs probably will spawn up here while I'm building this, so it will be important to bring torches. Okay, so that is the channel completed. Now I do have to go back down and get another bucket and get some more torches, because it will make building this a little bit easier. To get back up, guys, there are, I don't know, I just used ladders on this pillar that I used, so I just ladder all the way up, and I'll be back in a second, guys, once I've collected what I need. Okay guys, so we're back now. Now this is something you don't have to do, but I think will be quite beneficial. A lot of mobs drop, not a lot of mobs, but bulk collecting what the mobs drop is actually really not a bad idea. And I think an easy way to do that is to put hoppers underneath where the mobs spawn. So this is why I brought some iron with me. I'm going to make some hoppers real quick. I think I'm going to make... I've already got 2 hoppers with me from the chicken farm, but so we want hopper going there, hopper feeding into there, feeding into there, feeding into there. Okay. Now what we want to do here is, this is just, I've never tried this before, guys, so, but it should work. Mob should still be hittable from here. Yep. I know this isn't very attractive, but this is just a temporary mobs farm. So then what we would want to do here is get a, whoopsies, put a double chest here, and then might get some water. Okay, so when you're in a water stream, guys, I'm using this just so I can build a little bit easier. Don't panic when you're in a water stream. Try not to move too much. You know, if you feel like you're about to fall, just remember, press space. If you do fall, don't panic again, just collect yourself. Fall into the water stream. You can guide yourself into, hopefully you're building with some water below you. You can guide yourself while you're falling into the water stream, and you'll be safe. It's just all about staying calm, guys. You don't have too much to worry about. Okay, so now what I'd like to do is bring another hopper down from that chest to another double chest, down to another double chest. So essentially what this does, guys, is, let me get my bucket of water real quick. When mobs die, the items they drop will go into the 4 hoppers I put underneath the slabs, which will feed it into that chest there, which will then be fed out from this hopper here into this double chest, which will be fed out from this hopper into this double chest. So essentially I have 3 double chests of storage at the moment, which can just be expanded on, and basically that just maximizes how much I can get indefinitely, so I can keep expanding on that as I need it. This isn't, you know, a very smart mob farm. This is only temporary. You know, I'm building this on the fly, guys. I haven't, you know, I do know quite a bit about mob farms, but yeah, this is just, I will forget some things. Okay, so next thing we want to do is just quickly build an infinite spring. So if you don't know how to do this, just create a little 2x2 area like this. This is why you need 2 water buckets. Put one in the corner, one in the other corner. You now have infinite water up here. Not that I need it here, but just in case something goes wrong while I'm up there, I have it down here as well. So now we want to get back up here. Okay, so what we want to do is expand this out 8, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put a little back pad in. Just while I'm here, I'm going to make another infinite spring real quick. Okay, so if I never remember exactly how far a water stream flows before it dissipates, but I'm pretty sure it's 8 blocks. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Perfect. So I'll do it one more time. The rest will be fast forward. So we want to go 8 blocks this way. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I just put a little back pad in, which will have to be 2 high. That's not extremely necessary right now, but I'll just do it while I'm building the channels. Like so. And like so. If I can, there we go. Oh no, we don't want one there. Okay, so just let me get some more water. And that should be fine. Yep. So I'm just going to fast forward this, guys. I'm going to do the other ones quickly. Okay, so I've got these streams done, guys. That's essentially all you'll need for the water. Another thing you do need, but like I said, I was building this on the fly. Another thing you do need is vines and buttons slash signs. So vines, buttons or signs. So you put vines here, and then you can put a sign or a button underneath them to stop them from growing. I will go and get some vines. I haven't actually found any vines in this world yet, but hopefully I can go find some and put them down there. Next thing you want to do is you want to build these channels up 2 blocks, so they're already 1 block high, and just like so. Oopsies. Now, I do believe this works in Xbox 360 too, guys. I haven't played Xbox 360 Minecraft in a very long time. But essentially, the reason why we are building it 200 blocks in the air is because it takes all the spawning from the ground, or from down there, and it'll bring them up here. So we can see that on our little standing pad, which I forgot to light up, there's already quite a bunch of mobs there. Oh, not too many. See if I can wash them away. Okay, so the next thing you want to do, guys, once you've built your channels, is you want to connect all of the channels. I believe we want to connect them from here. Okay, just like so. Hold shift, hold your right mouse button. If your finger starts getting sore, then just fill in one pad, but for now I'm just going to outline the pads. I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, so I've outlined this. These are called spawning pads. So this is where our lovely monsters are going to spawn. And the next thing you want to do is you just want to fill the pads in, so we want them to be up here. Another thing that isn't a bad idea, guys, is just light it up. Don't put torches on this side because that is our wall, and we're going to be filling, or we're going to be building up on that later. Okay. Don't have any sprint on me. There we go. So let's just... Okay, so that should be good. So now you want to fill these pads in, like so. I'll just do one on camera and then I'll do the rest off camera, just so you know what I mean. This is why you do need a lot of blocks, guys, and then we also do have to put a roof on. And then we are just about done. Like I said, guys, this is a really temporary mob farm. This is just for quick XP. This is not going to be as efficient as I would like it to be. I have been working on newer model mob farms just to increase rates, increase the profit, so get more items, so you get more XP, and just so they don't look ridiculous. Alright, I'll be back in a second, guys, once I've filled these pads in. Okay guys, so I have finished off the pads. The next thing we want to do is, I'm running out of blocks pretty quick, is we want to chuck on our walls, just like so, and we'll make it 3 high, I think. I think it'll be 2 blocks high, just for now. Yeah, it will be 2 blocks high. Also guys, I did forget to mention, because I am building this in my Let's Play series, if you would like a formal instruction video on how to build a mob farm, please leave a comment or send me a message. I can do a formal mob farm video so that it's not so rushed, it's not so undetailed. You know, I have left out a lot of detail. I have left out a lot of bits and pieces. You know, I've had to cut to go, you know, collect things that I forgot. So if you do want a formal video, guys, just leave a comment, let me know. You know, it only takes one comment for me to make the formal video, so, you know, if just don't worry about what other people might think. I can get that video done for you, and I will do it as soon as I see the comment. You know, I will do it straight away. I will upload it as quick as I can. Okay, so there's the walls for our mob farm. Now the next thing we want to do is put our roof on. So essentially just like this, 2 blocks high, just above the wall. You want to fill the whole space in. So you want to fill this whole space in. I'll be back once I've done that. Okay guys, so I do have the roof on now. Just so you guys know, the reason why I did use a little bit of wood in the roof is because I did just about run out of blocks. Do not use wood on the roof at all, because when it rains there is a chance for lightning to strike the wood, and the wood will catch fire and it will burn up, and it won't wreck your mob farm, but you know, you might come up here one day and be like, and just wonder why there's no mob spawning, and you'll figure out that it's actually because your roof is gone. So don't use wood for your roof. Next thing we want to do, we're not quite done yet guys. What we want to do is we want to light up the roof. Now you can do this any way you want. You can use glowstone. Actually don't use glowstone, because if it goes... So don't use glowstone for the roof essentially, because if you do light up the spawning pads, you're not going to get any mob spawning, and you're going to wreck your spawn rates. So we don't want to use too much glowstone. So torches are a good idea. Just like so. You're not going to see it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So let's finish sliding this up. Sorry for the frame rate guys, the weather is destroying my frames a bit. Okay, so we're almost done guys, we just have a few things left to do. Let's see if we can... No, we won't do that. What we will do is duck through here. Okay, so put some water there, pick it up. Hopefully this floods out all the mobs as well. No, don't. Okay, so that's one of the issues with creating mob farms in survival, is there are so many problems with when you can't control the spawn rates. That was a huge mistake I made guys. Whatever you do, make sure you light up the pad, or you know, your little area. The other thing I could have done is I could have just jumped straight to... Oh, and I've run. Oh, don't explode. Okay, I'll be back in a second guys. Okay guys, so I'm back up here. Now obviously if you're building this in survival, these are all the problems you can potentially... Oh, thank God I put that pad there. These are all the problems you can potentially encounter. You know, if you're building this in creative, then none of this will be a problem for you. But, you know, survival, it's not so easy to build these things. It is a little bit more frustrating. We want some slabs. Okay, and another thing that I'm going to recommend you do is carve out some of this cobblestone here and replace it with obsidian. The reason why I recommend that is because your only issue with these farms is creepers, and creepers can't blow up obsidian. You know, on my original mob farm I also put obsidian pad here so that wouldn't blow a hole in, you know, this little area. Okay, so I do have to quickly fix a few things. Just one creeper explosion really busted up the area. Okay, so we did have a chest. I'm sorry if you can hear that dog in the background, guys. The neighbour's dog does like to bark. Just quickly shut the door. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully you can't hear the dog. It is still pretty loud. Got my torches. What are you doing? Okay, chest. Sorry, guys, for how I am quite aware that this hasn't been the best tutorial, but like I said, this is all the problems you will encounter when you're building this in survival. There are a lot of things that can go wrong, and if it can go wrong, chances are it will go wrong. Okay, so build another. I do need another hopper. So just like that, and there we go. We will put in some cobblestone slabs. Where did I put them? There they are. Brick slabs, sorry. I am aware this is a very ugly creation, guys, but like I said, this is only temporary. I didn't want to build it near the house, but I wasn't planning on dying either. I will build another one in a while. It will be away from the house, and it won't be such a nice one. These things are very ugly. I really don't like the look of these things. Some people like the look of them. If you do, that's perfectly fine. Me personally, not a fan. Okay, so the mob system is just about ready to go. So now all I need to do is get back up there, knock out all the torches in the spawning pad, and then we are just about good to go. Okay guys, so we're back up here. Just knock out all the torches, that's all we need to do. And once that is done, the mob farm will start. So we're going to get mobs in here. They're going to walk into this water stream. They're going to get pushed into there, and they're going to get pushed down into our channel. Now guys, remember you do need the vines and the signs. So you want to put vines there, and then a button or a sign underneath the vine to stop it from growing. My frame rate is really bad right now. Every time I knock out a torch, it just drops considerably. Okay. Does that actually affect the light? No, it doesn't matter. Light's still 0. Okay, so knock that out. Knock that out. Knock that out. Knock that out. And our farm is good to go. Okay guys, so you see that I am getting quite a number of mobs now. A lot of them are dying because I didn't put those vines in, which is fine. I can put up with that for now. But this is essentially our mob farm. You know that when the mobs die, the items go into the hoppers, go into the chests. Well, most of them should be one hit, maybe. Well, not all of them will be one hit, but most of them should be. Don't get too close, because if a creeper blows up, if you get too close to the creeper, it will blow up. The zombies are two hit punches. Some do die in the fall. Let's see if we've got any items. As you can see, we've already got a number of items that I've already dropped. Got some gunpowder, got some string. Good way to get some arrows as well. So if you don't like crafting arrows, like myself, I hate crafting arrows, this is the way to go. So you can add on this as much as you want. Like I said, for me this is just a temporary mob farm just to get some experience. and don't be afraid to experiment with it, try new things. And that is just about it, I believe. Last thing I'd recommend, put fences up, because there's a lot of opportunity for falling. My frame rate is really bad right now, and I have no idea why. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Just remember, make sure you put those vines in. In fact, I might go see if I can find some right now. Okay guys, so it's a couple of hours later now. I went on the search for some vines, and I finally found them. I had to travel a couple of thousand blocks to find some vines, which is ridiculous, but oh well. Alright, so that's what you want to do, you just want to chuck some vines down like that. Same with the other side. Chuck some vines down, put some buttons underneath, and that should just about be okay to go now. Get rid of these. Put another one here. Okay, so knock these torches out. Hopefully, should be good to go. Okay, so it did take a while for the spawn rates to pick back up. Obviously because they all despawned when I went up there, and they all did have to spawn again. I had to wait for them to walk back into the channels, but yep, seems like the spawn rates are back to normal. This is where an auto clicker would not be a bad idea, so you can just sit there and... Sorry, let me turn the sound off for a second. This is where an auto clicker would not be such a bad idea, just to, you know, don't have to sit there and spam the mouse button all the time. Some of them are still dying, so this mob farm still does need a lot of work. Another thing you could do, you could raise this up one block just to stop some of the mobs from dying, but if spiders are dying, then it's not such a loss if all the spiders die, I think. But yeah, I think that is just about it for this mob farm. I'm going to bring an enchantment table and stuff up here so I can, you know, kill them here, go enchant, kill, enchant. But I will be tearing this down at a later date and making a better mob farm. Today was just a very simple one. And with that being said, I think that just about concludes this episode. Hopefully next episode, hopefully next episode we will go to the Nether. We'll go, go check out what there is to see in the Nether, go see some Nether fortresses, and then that is just about it. I will be collecting resources and enchanting offline, so not much, I won't be doing much offline. And yeah, I think that's just about it for today's episode. Have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.